Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey and today I wanted to show you guys one of the coolest antique shows that I've ever been to. This place was massive and amazing. But real quick, I just wanted to show you guys some footage that I took of it, and then at the end I'll show you the little haul that I did. So without further ado, let's get started. This place was huge. It was 100,000 square feet and it was consisted of 3 different buildings, and it was unlike anything that I've ever been to before. And I have been to a lot of different antique things and just like pop-ups and stuff, but this thing was like massive. And I kid you not, we were here for probably like 3 hours, maybe 4. But it was amazing, and there was so many different curated vendors selling all sorts of things. They even had like cocktails you could buy and live music, and it was just insane the amount of just goodies and treasures that people were selling. But I went in there with a goal in my mind that I was going to find Santa mugs because I knew that they would be having Christmas things out. I wanted to find a basket for our laundry room, just kind of like a vintage basket to put up on a cabinet. And then I wanted to try to also find like a bench, a stool. I wanted to find just some like white bowls and maybe some Crocs if I can find some. And I ended up finding a lot of that stuff. I didn't buy everything, but I did buy some of the things I mentioned. And I'll show you guys at the very end what I bought. But this was just, like, I just can't even put into words, like, how amazing this was. I will definitely be back next year, for sure, with, like, a truck. Because there were so many pieces I wanted to buy, but, like, we didn't have the room in the car or anything. So next year I'll be saving up my money and going to the Great Junk Hunt in Nashville. I also had seen where they do it in other cities as well. So that's something for you guys to check out if you don't live near Nashville, Tennessee. They probably have like some in different cities and stuff like that. But it was just honestly so much fun. There was so many things to look at. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who enjoys like hunting for thrift things or vintage things. It was so fun. I will say though that some of the things, were a little bit pricey, whereas some of the booths things were more reasonable. So honestly, you just really have to kind of like look at things and then maybe come back to it later if you don't find something, cheaper or whatnot. But they did have a lot of cute little pieces, and it was so much fun. So this was one of my favorite booths that I visited. I instantly loved like the rustic hunting section. It was very manly, and I honestly just enjoyed looking at it and looking at all the different props and things like that. It reminded me of my husband, and it kind of gave me some ideas for like if we ever build a house again and do like a man cave. That's the kind of vibes I want to go for. So I really enjoyed looking at that and found some inspiration with that. But one of my favorite things that I saw throughout the whole Great Junk Hunt was this green cabinet. It is so pretty. I loved it. I just thought that was so gorgeous. And of course, I fell in love with the Santa mugs. They are just so stinking cute, and I want them all. But those were a little bit pricey, so I didn't get like the vintage ones. I told myself, I would just keep looking around to find some more. They also had this really cute like medical cabinet. She had all these little jars and like clocks and like first aid kits and like just all this super adorable things that would look so cute like in a doctor office or somewhere like that. I enjoyed looking at that. but her booth was so cute. I really took my time in here just kind of like browsing and looking at everything. And I love this metal rustic nesting box. I literally have one of those outside, and I'm half tempted to bring it into my house, and I don't know where I'd put it, but it's so cute, and it kind of makes you think about like how basic things can just like transform a space, and you may even have it and you don't even know, that you can use it, but then you find it out somewhere and you get the inspiration, and it's like, oh hey, I can use that in my house. But I did end up finding a couple different Santa mugs. They ranged anywhere from about $15, and I saw some that went up to like almost $50, which was crazy to me. I did like buy a couple, and I will show you guys at the very end which ones that I bought. But I was trying to find some more like on the lower end of the budget, just because I have so many. It's not like I have to have them, but I enjoy collecting them, and so it was just neat to see all of the different ones, and I don't know, they're just so stinking cute. I love them. But like $26 for that little one, I guess that, since it is vintage or whatever, that is probably a reasonable price. But I kid you not, I literally have one just like that I got at the local thrift store, and they were $1/4 each, and this was about 5 years ago, but still, like, I don't know. I guess it pays just to kind of shop around and like know what something's worth if you're really into it. But nonetheless, it is still just so fun to see them, because I love those things, and I just love seeing people use them and decorate with them, and so that's always such a fun thing. I really enjoyed looking at this booth. I enjoyed looking at all of their greenery, and it was really cute how they had made like decor out of old books. So they like recycled them to make like decor. But I love that big bow right there. It was made out of wrapping paper, which is so clever, and I never would have thought to do that. But I absolutely fell in love with this little round basket right here, and I was so sad because it was for display only and they wouldn't sell it to me. So I'm going to be on the hunt for a round basket like that. But my other favorite booth that I came across was this one currently on the screen. They had so many gorgeous pieces and statement pieces. I loved these like wood cutting boards. They were gorgeous. They were very pricey, but absolutely gorgeous. And that would be like a great splurge, like a statement piece in your kitchen or dining room, like on the wall or something. But this is the star of the show. This is the bench I bought. So cute. I absolutely love it. The lady said it came from China and that it was used in schoolhouses. And it is like, it just feels old, I guess you can say. Like, it was exactly what I've been looking for. So I was so happy to get that and to splurge on that. So that made me like so excited that I found that. This vendor was selling the cutest prints, and it kind of gave me like some inspiration. I was thinking about, going on Etsy and like purchasing some prints that, people like sell on there and just getting some frames from the thrift store. I thought that would be a very budget friendly way to recreate looks like that. And then this little booth was so stinking cute. I really loved how the vendor would use like glass vases and jars to display their ornaments and trinkets in. I thought that was so cute and it really caught my eye. And I was thinking it'd be so cute for like a storefront, like if you had a store, to do that. These prints were really cute too. And then this vendor did a lot of like vintage Halloween and Christmas. I saw a lot of people getting the ghost prints. They were selling just like the prints and stuff, so that was really neat to see that. But in this very specific booth, they had like a ton of like retro and like vintage Christmas pieces, but I found a Santa mug in this one. It was really cute, and his prices were very reasonable, and this is a little guy and he came home with me, so I'm happy to have him at my house. This next booth had a ton of Santa mugs as well, but they were a little bit more pricier. I wish I could have just like taken them all home with me. They are so cute. If I ever hit the lottery, you will know it because I'll have all the Santa mugs. I love the way that this booth displayed their picks and their greenery. It was really cute and I enjoyed looking at it all. And I just absolutely loved the way that they put all this greenery in these like little nesting boxes. So cute. And it was really fun to pick through and look at. But this is basically just an overall like little haul of everything I got right here. And I'll show you guys an up close of everything that I got from the Great Junk Hunt. Okay, so this is one of the laundry baskets that I ended up getting. This thing is gorgeous and I love the color of the wood. The basket itself was $24 and it's a pretty big basket. And I really honestly adored the way it looked and just the color of like the wicker on it. And I'll try to do like a close-up as well. But yeah, this just caught my eye, and so I had to grab this one. A lot of the baskets that I saw that were this size, they were kind of more on the pricey side, so I had gone back to grab this one because this one was more affordable and I honestly just really loved it. So it definitely pays to shop around. I was at one of the booths that sells a lot of the greenery and I spotted this little basket. It matches like the color of the wicker from the big laundry basket that I picked out. But this one is really pretty as well. And I asked the lady if it was for sale and she said it was usually just like a decorative piece that they just use. But she sold it to me for $15. So I was happy about that, but I thought this would be so cute to put in the laundry room or just somewhere to display things with. And I just really love the muted color. It's almost like the wicker looks like it was bleached or something or whitewashed. Super pretty, and I will also do a close-up of that. Next up are my favorite, the little Santa mugs. This little guy is so cute. This little guy was $15, which I feel like that's a pretty good steal. And then I've got two more Santa mugs that I ended up picking up. This is the second Santa mug. This one was $22, a little bit more pricier than the first one, but I really liked the antique look of it. And then this is the other one that I got. This one was $18. So yeah, they're super cute. I love these little guys and I cannot wait to start decorating with them. Okay, and then this is the little stool that I got. This one, I want to say it was like $30. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure $30. And this is kind of like an uglyish green color. I'm really wanting to like sand this down to its natural color, and just use it. I found like some inspiration on Pinterest, and so that's my plan, is to sand this down, hopefully sometime soon. And then I was gonna put this in my kitchen and decorate with it beside my coffee bar. But it's like the perfect little stool, and I love the height of it. It just comes a little bit above my knees, so it's just a really cute stool, and my kids can sit in it or use it to like in the kitchen to help me on the counter. And then last but not least is the bench, the star of the show. I'll show a close-up of it, but super cute, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to style it, especially for Christmas and then all the holidays. I actually have it in our master bedroom right now, just on the foot of the bed, and then I'll just like put pillows and stuff on it. So that's where it's at currently, but I feel like I may end up moving it eventually into our entryway, putting some pillows on it, a blanket or something. It is just so cute, and I cannot wait to use it for the rest of our lives in our house. And the bench itself, it was a little pricey. It was around $200, which is a scary number for a bench, but I just fell in love with it, and I've been looking for one like that for literally years, and haven't found anything quite like what I've wanted. So, you know, when you find something you like, you gotta buy it, and that's just the end of the story. But thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely recommend going to the Great Junk Hunt. Check out if it's in a city near you. I know that they do different tours like in different cities. And I cannot wait for the 2026 schedule to come out, because I am 1000% going to it. But thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.